Mariah Carey are one of the biggest power couples in showbiz, but the superstars who are the biggest in their lives right now are their 6-month-old twins, Monroe and Moroccan. Please welcome back Daddy Nick Cannon. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So
get comfortable, Pop.
I know. So you are a daddy. You got the most adorable little twins.
Thank you so much.
Monroe and Moroccan. They can't be any more yummy.
Yeah.
We gotta say, how did you get the names Monroe and Moroccan?
Obviously, my wife is inspired by Marilyn Monroe, so we didn't know we were gonna have twins. So we were like, if it's gonna be a girl, definitely name her Monroe. And then Moroccan is, I wanted a strong African name,
Moroccan.
And we have a Moroccan room in our house. So that's where I proposed. So
In the Moroccan
room. So we were saying,
Do you want to have more?
I would love to have more. I don't know if my wife is with that, but...
You were there, right in the delivery room, right?
Oh, yeah, I was
Did you
there.
hang by the shoulder? Like, a lot of the guys, they get nervous about what to do when you're in there.
I was like the production manager of the entire thing. I had the camera, I had the lights, I had the music going on. Me and the doctor had eye contact. It was perfect.
Did you have a soundtrack for the birth? Is this true?
I did. And people are like, oh my goodness, Mariah Carey plays her music at her. It was like very cheeky. We knew it was fun. They asked what type of music, and she was like, my music, of course.
Mommy's music.
Yeah, so it was definitely nice. I mean, they were born to a round of applause of my wife's song Fantasy Live from Madison Square Garden. So it was fun.
Well,
Nice.
we had talked about this on Hot Topics because you guys sat down for an interview with Barbara Walters.
Yeah.
And Barbara had asked Mariah, she said, yeah, you got hot. She asked Mariah if Mariah trusted you.
Right.
And this is what Mariah had to say.
You told me that you were afraid that you could never trust anyone again. Do you trust him?
Sometimes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sometimes?
Wait a minute. Okay, I want to hear about
Can I
that.
trust you more than sometimes? You tell me.
Absolutely.
Okay, then I trust him.
Okay, so this now Nick.
Endorsement.
Okay, you and Mariah have been married for 3 years.
Yeah, going on 4.
Going on 4. Now, how did you feel when she said she trusts you sometimes?
I loved it. My wife kept it real. That's why I love my wife right there. If you ask any woman, do they trust their husband? They not go. If you wanted the quick TV answer, yes, okay, everything's perfect. She said, he's a man, Barbara, and it was what it was. And I think it was a little sideways when you think about the fact that obviously we all know that my wife has been in previous situations where it was a little untrustworthy for her. It's hard for her to trust people. And as a husband, I stepped up and said, I'm going to take that responsibility of making this woman trust me. So it's a day-to-day process.
Yeah, there you go, baby.
Mariah is one of the most famous people in the world, performers. She is. Is there any downside to being married to such a famous person?
I always say, I talk about this in my stand-up special. I say that people feel like they can come up to me and say whatever they want to say about my wife to my face. Really? Oh, shoot, you married to Mariah? Shoot, you don't know what to do with all that. Shoot. It was me. I have Mariah hitting high notes every night. Dang, Dad, you just say whatever you want to say.
But I just love how confident you are. And you have, your success is pretty incredible yourself. You're chairman of TeenNick.
Yep.
In terms of business, you are so busy. Host of America's Got Talent. Yep. You have a radio show, a new sitcom, Up All Night. How do you even, now with the twins, how do you sleep? Do you sleep? How do you get it all done?
I don't. It truly is up all night. It's just one of those things where I've never been much of a sleeper. I sleep about 3-4 hours a night max. And then
do you have a catch-up day? Like one day you sleep like 7 straight?
Yeah, Mariah and I try to use like Sundays. That's where we just veg out, watch HBO, and just stay in bed all day. But other than that, Monday through Saturday, I'm usually traveling or, running the office.
You still do stand-up?
Every week. I got a stand-up special. The DVD is released now, Mr. Showbiz, and I'm working on my next one now. So, that's therapeutic. You know how that goes.
I love it because you said your parents put you, you were so hyper, like that you couldn't sit still.
Oh, man, I had ADD before it was in style. It was, they called it ADHD, the high-def version. I was Second grade, it was tough.
But you know what? You besides being the chairman of TeenNick, you have it's the 3rd annual TeenNick HALO Awards, which you wrote, created, produced. Are you directing as well?
Yeah, I'm directing.
Okay,
I didn't direct this one, but
so you're doing something a little bit different this time. What are you doing now?
Well, this time, I mean, I got tired of seeing award shows where it's just a bunch of celebrities kissing each other's butts. So I wanted to use the power of celebrity to, you know, highlight and recognize young people doing extraordinary things in their community. And we've been bringing the awards to these kids and hooking them up with everybody from LeBron James to Lady Gaga to David Beckham. But this time I felt like they needed that gala. They needed an atmosphere where they could all kind of come together. Yeah, so, you know, we went to Hollywood and everybody was in the Palladium and we had tons of philanthropists and humanitarians, all young people, sitting in the room together, and just the fellowship and the networking was incredible. So even though I didn't want it to be the typical award show, this year we wanted to give them something special.
I think it's so incredible how you shine light on the youth. I think it's like really special, but you are always able to connect with that age group. What's the secret?
I'm a big kid at heart. I mean, you know, I try to stay looking young. I exfoliate. But I just, you know, I've been working at Nickelodeon since I was 17, and I think that's just the beauty of always maintaining that youthful spirit. You got to stay in touch with the young people.
Well,
I have to say, I just wanted to give you props because I think people forget that you are a businessman in your own right. I just want to repoint that out, that he didn't need to marry Mariah for money, okay? He married for love.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I just want to put that out there, all you haters.
Whoopi got my back.
We want to thank Nick Cannon. You can catch the TeenNick HALO Awards this Sunday on Nick at Night. Check your local listings. We'll be right back with Whitney coming.